Howling time. What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of It's Howling Time with the Howling Wolf. Here, gonna give you selections for January 25th, 2020. The track's gonna do is gonna be the Fairgrounds race course. It's gonna be race number 8, going 5.5 furlongs on the dirt for maiden claiming $10,000. We got a field of 10 running, and we got your morning line favorite, which is the number 7, Swinging Galaxy, at morning line odds at 7-2. I'm going to give you my 2 top selections plus the horse to watch. My top selection is going to be the number 8, Let It Happen Carlos. Is morning line odds at 6-1. It's by Custom Carlos out of a Hold That Tiger mare. Last time ran on December 27th at the Fairgrounds on a sloppy track going 6 furlongs for maiden special weight $45,000. Came in 8th by 25 lengths. Was exchanging bumps and all that and blocks and had to go 5 wide. Was in the race but just lost it right towards the stretch. Got tired from all that bumping. The time before that it ran on December 6th at the Fairgrounds on a fast track going 6 furlongs for a maiden special weight $45,000. Came in 3rd by 11.5 lengths. Got off slow, then got bumped, but also had to go wide again and towards the quarter bull, and just hung on and right towards the stretch, came in for a good 3rd. The first race it ran was back on October 10th at Delta Downs, going 6.5 furlongs on a fast track. Was for maiden special weight $38,000. Came in 8th by 21 lengths. Just chased all the way through but got tired into the stretch. The workouts have been on November 21st at the Fairgrounds, going 4 furlongs on a fast track. Did in 46.40 seconds, handily galloped. Was the best out of the 46 workouts that day. Then the last workout was back in November 30th at the Fairgrounds, going 3 furlongs on a fast track. Did it in 36 seconds breezing. Was the best of the 24 workouts that day. What I see, in my opinion, with this one is that it's going to be maybe a little fast track there better, maybe a little wet surface track. But with this one, I see that if it gets a nice clean start and doesn't get bumped and so forth, it's going to be on the outside, maybe lay off a bit so the other horses can go ahead so it gets a nice clear trip. And then plus with the drop in class from maiden special weight to maiden claiming, you should see this one coming on nice and strong. So the big drop in class would be a good help. Staying at the same distance, but getting clear from all that bumping should get it a nice start to get the end there for a good placing and even for a win at a nice price. So again, for my top selection at the Fairgrounds, race number 8, it is the number 8, Let It Happen Carlos, at morning line odds at 6-1. For my second choice, it is going to be the number 2, Pure Valor. Pure Valor is morning line odds at 4-1. It's by Shackelford out of a Seek a Home mare. Last time ran at the Fairgrounds on January 9th on a fast track going 6 furlongs for maiden claiming $10,000. Came in third by 2 lengths. Had to go around the turn too wide and but cleared, but also got bumped in the 1/16th pole. So was the issue? It was in the lead, just got bumped and got pulled up a bit. The time before that ran on November 30th at the Fairgrounds on a fast track going 6 furlongs for a maiden claiming $10,000. Came in 6th by 8 lengths. Was rated up in there. Was in the pace. Was around the pace. Stalking the pace setters. And just got too tired and emptied out. The workouts have been on November 8th at Evangeline Downs, going 5 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 1 minute, 0.04.80 seconds breezing was the only workout for that day. Then the last workout was on December 24th at the Fairgrounds, going 4 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 49.60 seconds breezing, was the 24th best out of the 99 workouts that day. With this one, I see it's staying at the same level and the same distance. Maybe ride its ride, but if it gets a clean start from there and maybe lay off the pace and being the pace setter, but be in the stalking mode, not back out, but maybe second, maybe be back there. Maybe should be able to get up and stay up in there for the issue. They gets a nice clear trip, but staying at this level would need to run pretty hard right towards the turn, into the turn to get off in there. It's the jockey trainer percentage is at 33%. It's keeping Gabriel Saez aboard, which is a 14% jockey. So with that, I see, like again, I said, it's gonna need to be around maybe stalking the pace sitter to come up around to the turn. When it comes around to that turn to the stretch, to come on that late kick strong. Try another tactic since besides trying to be the pace setter, but maybe stalking the pace setter to go out in there. So again, for my second choice, in the 8th race at the Fairgrounds, it is the number 2, Pure Valor at morning line odds at 4-1. Now for my horse to watch. It's going to be the number 6, Dream On Mister. Dream On Mister is morning line odds at 8-1. Is by Custom for Carlos out of a Concerto mare. Last time ran on the December 27th at the Fairgrounds on a sloppy track going 6 furlongs in maiden special weight $45,000. Was 9th by 45 lengths. Just stalled in there and got blocked into the turn and had to go a little bit and lost a whole bunch of ground then. Had issues. The time before that, it ran on January 11th of last year at the Fairgrounds, going 5.5 furlongs for maiden claiming $20,000. Was 8th by 18.5 lengths. Was clipped from behind. Had to go around 4-3 path to get up in there, to stay up in there for that 8th. And then the time before that, it ran on December 27th of 2018 at the Fairgrounds on a good turf surface, going for a maiden special weight $38,000, with 8th by 20 lengths. Had the inside turn and just got tired. The workouts there have been on December 15th at the Fairgrounds, going 4 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 51 seconds breezing, was the 111th best out of the 150 workouts that day. Then the last workout was on December 23rd at the Fairgrounds for only 5 furlongs on a good track. Worked out a 1 minute 0.3.40 seconds breezing was the 22nd best out of the 33 workouts that day. What I see with this one is that the dropping class should help a bit from coming from a maiden special running against tougher and getting blocked and all that. And this is the lowest it's been. You see this one coming on strong and late. If it's run its course, maybe have no issues, maybe from the race back in November that it ran, and the maiden special weight, $45,000, maybe stick with that type of style of running, but maybe a little bit in mid-pack, then towards the turn, should be able to run that well to come up and hopefully not empty out all its energy towards into the stretch to hopefully come in for a good placing or even at a great price. You'll see at a great price, it'll be higher than 8 to 1, I'm pretty sure. So it's the dropping class with this one is the lowest it's been, but staying at the same level of distance it ran from the last race. I see this one becoming on strong and late for a good price to be probably even playing into a trifecta play. So again, for my horse to watch in the 8th race at the Fairgrounds, it is the number 6 Dream On Mister at morning line odds at 8 to 1. Again, for a recap of the race, my top selection is the number 8, Let It Happen Carlos at 6 to 1. My second choice is the number 2, Pure Valor at morning line odds at 4 to 1. And for my horse to watch, it is going to be the number 6, Dream On Mister at morning line odds at 8 to 1. And for more, listen up and please subscribe to my podcast so you can listen out to more of my subscriptions, my analysis of the races. I'll be trying to do it every weekend or even every few days. Just listen out, and if you subscribe, you'll see when I pop up a podcast. So remember, when you're catching with the wolf, it's howling time. Good luck, everyone. Let's make that money. I hope everyone has a great day of the races and has a great races of picking at Gulfstream Park at the Pegasus. Hope everyone makes some great money. Hope you hear from. See if you guys can subscribe. If you like to listen to more, see my selections, you can go to my Facebook page on Howling Wolf Sports and More, where I post most of my selections every day there for race certain tracks. So if you like to listen to it, please do, and subscribe again to my podcast so you can listen out when I give you an analysis of the races, of certain races. Hope everyone has a great day and good luck. Let's make that money.